thank you so much for joining me. Today I'm going to be doing a reading for each of the signs about 2022, what the year is going to look like for you, what the theme is going to be for you. Also might get some messages about what you're going to be saying goodbye to, what you're going to be leaving in this older year. Yeah, so what you're going to be moving on to, what you're going to be experiencing, and what the theme of your year is going to be. So we're going to start with Aries. Okay, I'll hopefully have the timestamps either in the description or in the comments. So, and if I don't, I apologize. They will be there eventually. Okay. All right, Aries. What do we have for Aries for 2022? What do we have for Aries for 2022? 10 of Wands. 6 of Wands. Wow. So you guys are saying goodbye to some sort of burden. You're releasing some sort of burden and it's helping you have some sort of achievement. Some of you might be experiencing some sort of fame or public success in 2022. People around you are happy for you. You're celebrated for some sort of achievement. You're feeling much more balanced because of some sort of burden that you've left in 2021. Okay, one more card for Aries. These are going to be quick readings. I forgot to say that in the beginning, but one more card for Aries. Ooh. We have the Knight of Wands. Things might end up moving really quickly for you. This has to do with stuff that you're passionate about. There's something where you've released something, so now there's more room for you to go and get something. Something's moving a lot quicker because you have a lot less baggage on you. Yeah, expect something really quick to happen for you. Definitely something with your passions. This is all Wands. Okay, things might feel a little chaotic because things are moving so quickly. Okay, but it's exciting. Which this is Aries energy right here. This is what, Aries is fire. All right, Aries, thank you so very much. You have Judgment on the bottom. So your good karmas are being recognized. Bad karmas are also being recognized for you and people that you're connected to. That's a note for you. Okay? Ooh, jeez. Taurus. Let's flip this around. Taurus is next. Taurus. What do we have for Taurus? Eight of Pentacles. The Hanged Man. Some of you are overworking yourself. So for 2022, you're going to be leaving behind overworking yourself. There might be some sort of work that you're leaving behind. There might be something that's keeping you from working. This was divinely guided. If you are being kept away from work, there's a reason for it. Okay? There's a need to step back and kind of nurture yourself. Okay? There also might be some sort of realization that you're destined to have or going to have. Pisces can be a very important sign for you in 2022. But yeah, you're overworking yourself. You're working too hard. Okay? Or not taking care of your energy like you're doing, like you're very focused in work and you're going to be leaving that behind for 2022. Not necessarily that you're going to not be working, but you might find a new way to work, or there's something where you're being slowed down or taken away from something because you're just doing too much. So, the universe is kind of putting something in your way so you slow down. You might be taking more vacation time in 2022. Knight of Cups. Ultimately, you might be discovering something that you actually love. You might be changing what you do for work. You might be having an epiphany about you want to work in a totally different area, something that your heart is calling you to do. you're going to be going for it. You're going to be going for something that actually is fulfilling to you, and it's not just work being put into. You might have certain business partners that you're going to be working with, that you are friends with, or they're family members. Okay, some of you might end up having a lot of suitors in 2022. Some of you, this might be a counterpart for you. I'm kind of sensing you might be cross-watching this Taurus reading. Okay. Someone might have a lot of people that want to be romantic with you. Okay. All right. Gemini. Gemini is next. Let's see what's going on for Gemini. Something about water signs for you in 2022, Taurus. Okay. Ooh, Jesus. Gemini. Let's get Gemini's reading. What do we have for Gemini for 2022? Justice. Oh, wow. There might be something about the sign Libra for you. Some of you might be leaving a Libra or separating from a Libra. There's a Libra that you're leaving behind or that you no longer are associating yourself with. Some of you are receiving some positive karma, or you're reaping some sort of benefit of something. Okay, so this is a strong message I'm getting. Some of you are leaving behind this over concern with justice, or this too focused on wrong and right, what's good and what's bad. There's something where there's a complete balance that's being achieved, and there's a new understanding of good and bad, how both are necessary, but this need to get justice is being left behind, because of that, this new year, you're going to be kind of claiming the benefits of good karma. Okay, and there was something where something was stopping you from receiving this benefit because you were so concerned with you could have been concerned with someone receiving specific karma, or you were very torn between good and bad, like what's good, what's bad, like what am I doing that's wrong, what am I doing that's good. There's something about that where you're getting some sort of balance. What's the word for duality? Like you have had a lesson in duality, like you're learning the benefit of good and bad. Okay, you're learning the benefit of your ego even. Okay, and because of that, there's this whole shift that happens for you. This new understanding. Birds, super important for you. All right, last card for Gemini. Ooh, or two. We have the Queen of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. Okay. Okay, healing some abandonment issues. Could have something to do with mother figure, maternal figure. Sorry, my stomach is growling right now. I'm sorry if you can hear that. Healing abandonment issues. Being there for yourself. Some of you are making self-care a very crucial part of your routine. But strongly, you guys are dealing with healing abandonment issues. Absolutely. Something with wrong and right as well that's involved with this. loving yourself more, okay? Being there for yourself, being the maternal figure for yourself. Major shift in your energy, though, with the Death card here at the bottom. Okay, who's next? Cancer. Cancer's next. Ooh, goodness. All right, Cancer, my fellow Cancers. What do we have here? I'm a Cancer stellium. My Cancer stellium, I have like 3 Cancer placements, all in my 10th house. Grand water trine. I have so much water, so much Cancer energy. So yeah, my fellow Cancers, what do we have for you today? 2022 for Cancer. Ooh. The moon. Wow. Okay, so some of you have kept either yourself hidden, your abilities hidden. You might just be very discreet, or you could be very introverted. You're very, you keep your personal business to yourself. You don't overshare. That's what I'm getting from this. You're leaving this like hidden, like mysterious energy behind in 2021. You might be more willing to give information or share information in 2022. Some of you who are keeping your abilities to yourself, you're now expanding to sharing your abilities for the greater good of a community, a collective, whatever it may be. Okay, where you were more to yourself, more hidden, you're now kind of out in the open, kind of in a more giving state for 2022. Finances might be looking good. I noticed we had, oh, where'd it go? Oh, I don't know where it went, but we had the 10 of Pentacles on the bottom. Was that it? No, that's not it. Oh, 10 of Pentacles right here. 10 of Pentacles on the bottom here. Some of you might be receiving some sort of success when it comes to finances. We have the 9 of Swords. There's anxiety that's needing to be dealt with. Overthinking that's needing to be dealt with. Another card for this, please. Some of you might need to increase your protection energy, things you use for protection. Okay, yeah, but you're being supported. So you're working through these anxieties, these fears, overthinking with spirit guides, angels, ancestors, beings of love and light, whatever you resonate with. These also could be physical people, like therapists or whatnot, but it really is feeling more like a spiritual team that's helping you work through these anxieties or deep fears and where they come from. Okay, with the moon here, definitely have something to do with something about your mother that you're leaving behind, or some sort of energy with the mother. Nurturing oneself. But ultimately receiving balance. There's some sort of change or catalyst energy that's coming through for you as you're dealing with these anxieties and these fears. Okay, so by the end of 2022, you're going to be in more of a position where you can share what you have, share your abundance, share your abilities, share more information. And I resonate with this as well. I'm very private, obviously. Like, if you've been watching me for any amount of time, I really don't share much information about myself. So I completely resonate with this. Okay. All right. Next is Leo. Leo. One more. Leo, 2022. What do we have for Leos? Ooh, the Magician. Becoming a master at your work. Okay. But there's also, sorry, I got distracted. There's something, oh, we got the moon again. I'm going to keep going. There's some type of work that could have been done on you, or there's some process or some sort of idea or belief system when it comes to manifesting that you're leaving behind. Okay. 8 of Cups. Yeah, so there's some way that you relate to energy that you're leaving behind. There's some belief that you were led to believe, or there's something that you no longer believe in. Not necessarily that you no longer believe in, but you're adjusting the way you believe in it. There could have been a problem where you were very stuck to a certain way of processing things or a certain belief system, and you're breaking free from that finally, even if subconsciously, like if you have some sort of like conditioning when it comes to religion or anything like that, you're expanding, you're breaking out of this like confined area of belief system that you may have been put in, that you were kind of stuck in, and now you're again expanding, you're getting more deep with yourself. Okay. You could be connecting stronger to the moon in 2022, but ultimately you are, the moon in this one too. Right here, but ultimately you're leaving behind things and beliefs that no longer serve you. There could be even certain beliefs about yourself, about what's possible for you that you're leaving behind, because you're on to bigger and better things. You're expanding this, you're expanding what's possible for you, and you're expanding your beliefs in general. Okay, final card for Leo. You might be doing some deep healing of some trauma that you're finally putting behind you. Ultimately, it's going to change the way you manifest things. 4 of Swords, yeah. You're being thought out. You're coming out of this stone, stuck in one position phase, this very stubborn, unable to move position. You were healing, okay? You were being prepared for this breaking out of this confined space. That's what I want to say. Yeah, you're expanding. Expansion. That's a theme for you. Okay, we have Cancer energy, Pisces energy, Sagittarius energy, Scorpio energy with the Tower on the bottom. Okay, things might change drastically for you as you change your inner world, the way you process your internal energy. That's how I want to word it. Okay, who's next? Virgo. I want to try to fit this in one video, but my camera stops recording at 30 minutes, so I don't want it to stop. Maybe I'll do half the signs and half the signs on another video. Whatever. We got Virgo here for 2022. Virgo for 2022. Oh, goodness gracious. We have Temperance, King of Pentacles. Okay, you're done waiting for something. You've waited long enough for something. You're now receiving something. You're now physically looking at what it is you've been waiting to receive. Maybe you didn't know you were waiting to receive it, but you've been waiting to receive this thing. Wheel of Fortune. Major change for you. Major shift. You're finally receiving something. You've been waiting long enough. That's what I keep wanting to say. Temperance card, you've been so patient. Okay, show me more. 10 of Cups, wow. Some of you, this might be a relationship, seriously. You might be receiving some sort of masculine energy that wants to take the lead, that wants to protect, provide, that wants to be committed, wants to build with you, wants to support you as you support each other. And this is major fulfillment. This is something that some of you might have been waiting a long time for. This really divine connection that you're going to be having. Some of you might be having a child or getting married in 2022. or you're birthing something together. You might be starting a business together, you're doing something together. Yeah, like something you're passionate about. This is a very passionate connection. Wow, super awesome. Congratulations, Virgo. Okay, Libra's next. Libra is next. Libra for 2022. What do we have? Libra for 2022. Some of you might be leaving a business partner behind. You might stop working with someone. 5 of Wands. Oof. Okay, some of you are kind of... Okay, this is for some of you who might be cross-watching. Some of you are separating from the guidance of your spirit guides, or you're not wanting to listen to them, or you're going rogue. That's the energy I'm getting. Things are getting kind of chaotic because of it. Okay, you're less confident in what you're doing because you stopped working with these energies. Show me more with this, another card with this 5 of Wands, please. 8 of Cups. Yeah, there's going to be some people that aren't happy that you're not working with them anymore. Okay, some of you are leaving behind some sort of energy that you've been working with, but you're no longer going to be working with this energy. Some of you, this is physical people that you're leaving behind, and they aren't happy, okay? They're fighting with you. They're telling you to not. They're telling you why you shouldn't. All the reasons, all the things that could go wrong. But ultimately, you're walking away from this energy that isn't serving you any longer. Okay, some of you might be leaving a business partner behind, and there's quite a bit of drama in relation to that. Or this job is not happy with you. They're kind of putting you through hell trying to leave here. Some of you might be leaving some sort of contract behind, or you're trying to get out of some sort of lease. Okay, but there's conflict in regards to it. Like, people aren't happy that you're doing this. But if it's what you are feeling you're meant to do, you're meant to do it. Last card for Libra. Or 2. Oh, yep. Wheel of Fortune and the 2 of Cups. Ultimately, you're leaving something so that you can come into alignment with something that truly suits you, truly resonates with you, okay? Some of you are leaving a relationship behind and going into a new relationship. Some of you are leaving some sort of contract, lease, something you were committed in, working with, and you're going to something that's way better for you, working way better for you. Big change with the Wheel of Fortune. All right, Scorpio is next. Scorpio. Some of you might be moving, by the way, Libra. All right, Scorpio. What do we got for Scorpio for 2022? Scorpio for 2022. Ooh, I don't know what that was. 4 of Swords. Okay, leaving behind stagnancy. You've come to a point where you've healed enough. 2 of Swords. Some of you might be facing some form of crossroads in 2022. Unsure of which direction to move in. But you're finally done healing. 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, very confusing. You're going back and forth with something in 2022. No clear direction. You're waiting for some sort of information, or you're waiting for something to feel right. Very back and forth. Yeah, no clear direction. Everything happens for a reason, though. So there's obviously a purpose and reason for this. But can I have one more card? You're juggling a lot. You're not sure what to remove. The World. Ultimately, you're coming to the close of a cycle. You could be in these are 2 energies. These are like needing to make the decision, needing to make the step to make the actual physical changes. either a decision is going to be made for you, or you're going to be making this decision. And by the end of 2022, you might be in a very 9-like energy, reflecting on this past cycle. And finally, in 2023, you're going to be fully removed from a cycle, or finally chosen a direction, finally moving on to a new cycle. It could it could really have like some things involved where you're needing to separate or finally transmute or release certain energies, okay? Very indecisive energy. It does feel like 2022 is going to be all about trying to figure out what to do. But by the end of 2022, it does feel like you will have the direction of where you're supposed to go, where you're meant to go. All right. These readings are getting shorter now because I only have a few more minutes. Sagittarius. Sagittarius in 2022. Alright, there's no way I'm going to be able to do, we got the world. I'm putting it back though. I'm going to stop this recording and start a new recording. So, this will be in a second part. I apologize for that, but this will be posted in a second part. But Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces, you'll be in part 2, and I will have that linked in the description. Alright, see you there.